What is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys can tell by today's video title, today we're going to be trying out some interesting and strange beauty gadgets from Temu. I've done a few videos like this in the past on my channel and you guys always seem to enjoy them and find them quite entertaining, so I thought I would do another one. And in today's video we have a plethora of different products slash gadgets to try out, so I'm really excited to see what they'll be like. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy, welcome to my channel. If you guys want to stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But I guess without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so before we jump into the strange world of Temu and all the weird beauty tools, we're actually going to be trying out today's video sponsor, and that is Ulike. I'm so excited to be working with Ulike on this portion of the video. We're going to be trying out their new Air 10 IPL hair removal device. If you guys have been in my channel before, you may already know that I have worked with Ulike before. I've been using their Sapphire device for the longest time now, and I'm really lucky to be able to upgrade myself to the latest model, which has so many cool new features. For those of you who are new here, IPL stands for Intense Pulsed Light, and the way that these devices work is by targeting the melanin inside your hair follicles. It uses a powerful and safe spectrum of light that results in long-lasting hair reduction that is safe on the skin. Personally, I find that traditional ways of removing your hair, like shaving, is just so inconvenient. It doesn't give you long-lasting results. Laser treatments at salons, on the other hand, can be super expensive, time-consuming, and also quite daunting when you have a stranger doing it for you. So I find that IPL works the best for me personally because I can do it from the comfort of my own home, and it works on even the most stubborn of hairs. And yes, you can do it on your bikini line as well. It's nearly painless, cost effective, and you can do it in your own home whenever you like. So this latest model, which is the Air 10, is definitely a huge upgrade for me because this is the first product on the market to have dual lamps, and this also has the SHR mode. This means that there is an increased light treatment area and higher energy output per pulse and per minute compared to other models. Now, of course, this is going to be my first time using this particular device. I have used the older Sapphire model, which I've had great results with, so I'm sure this newer model is going to be no different. But what this device claims to do is to deliver visible results in just 1 week, which is crazy. And they're also FDA approved, which is amazing. Now, the new exclusive 3-pulse SHR mode utilizes previously exclusive clinical laser technology. This model still has the same Sapphire cooling technology, which makes the device stay at a cool 64 degrees Fahrenheit in contact with the skin even after 30 minutes. So there is no chance of any kinds of burns even after a prolonged session of using this. Honestly, guys, I have to say this feels a lot colder on my skin than the previous model that I used to use, which was the Sapphire. It's very easy to use. You know when to move on, especially on the SHR mode, because it literally like loads up all the bars telling you when to move on, which is great. All right, so that is my experience using the new Ulike device. Honestly, I am very impressed with what this does. If you guys want to check out this product, I'll have the link in the description. I also have a discount code, which is ROXXI120, to save you guys £120 off your order. Like I said, I'm a huge believer of the Sapphire model, which I've owned for a couple of years now, and that's been working great. But I'm really excited to upgrade to this better and new model from Ulike, so thank you so much to Ulike for sponsoring this section of the video. Alright guys, so now moving on to the strange gadgets that I found on Temu. I'm so excited to be trying out some of these products. The next product we're going to be trying out is this right here. Now, I found this on Temu for literally almost £4, and it's supposedly a chin massager to get rid of your double chin. This is called the Chin Massager Neckline Exerciser Double Chin Jaw Massager Face Skin Beauty Tool Massage Gift for Women. Oh my gosh, that is a mouthful. I literally tried to put in every single keyword in there, but here it is. This is how it has arrived. I have to say, I don't have high hopes based off the fact that it's so cheap. It comes with some kind of like strange crimpled up instruction sheet, so I'm gonna have a quick read through this. This is the device itself, and I'm very confused because it literally comes with springs. Like, am I supposed to spring this up myself? I genuinely thought this would be automated. Like, what is going on here? Okay, so I think you're supposed to literally load it up with the springs yourself. I do not understand how any of this works. Let's start out with maybe the smallest spring, like the thinnest one. I'm sure this is going to be the most gentle. Okay, right off the bat, reading through the instructions, I've already realized that when I buy something on Temu, I really should just read the description first. For some reason, I thought this was supposed to be like a massager that just like does this over and over again, but I thought it was like battery powered or something and that it would do this motion on its own. That is not the case. What this device is actually for is to rest this part here on your chest and then you're supposed to do this movement yourself, which I think makes more sense because you're only going to build the muscles in your neck and your jaw by doing some form of exercise. I mean, vibration tools alone are great, but not for everything. It's not really gonna improve like a little bit of sagging on the skin there or anything like that. For neck toning, you should slowly flex the neck by tilting your head down. You're supposed to pause at the end of every downward motion for 2 seconds before tilting your head back up. It says complete 3 sets of 10, so basically do 30 of these each day, and supposedly you're gonna have a toned neck. Now for chin and jaw muscle toning, you should place this on the starting point of your neckline. Keeping your head still, slowly open the jaw to a comfortable range and open the jaw for 2 seconds before closing it fully. So the instructions are literally telling you to do this. This is so funny. I mean, my jaw definitely feels tired already just from doing that. I guess it's all in the spring, like the resistance. I'm already getting pain from my jaw, and that was literally just on the lightest setting. There's actually 3 different springs. This is the thickest one. Let's skip the medium and just go straight to the thick and see how hard this is gonna get. Okay, here we go. This is the hardest setting. I'm gonna show you guys from the side. 3, 2, 1. Ow! This is so hard! I can't! I'm literally gonna have such a chiseled jawline after this. I feel like my jaw is too weak for this. I feel it clicking. Let me do the head one instead. Let's get a hench neck. Oh my god. That is actually very hard. I feel like you definitely need to work your way up to the hardest spring. Oh my gosh. This is very, very hard. I did not expect that. I have to say, this is a very interesting product. If you have a very, very like weak jaw, then maybe this would be a good tool for you. Obviously, it also works your whole face because when you have to like use and engage all these muscles in your cheeks and your jaw, I'm sure that's going to be very good for like the overall appearance of your face. So I have to say, even though this isn't the tool that I expected it to be, it's still very, very cool. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up. Moving on to another facial massaging kind of tool. We have this one right here, which I have owned one of these in the past. I think when I first started my channel, I used to use something like this, and that was like a decade ago. So this is definitely not anything new. This is called the Face Massager Roller for V-Face Pulling Tight Firming Beauty Tool. I got this for £1.38. It was very, very cheap. And again, like I said, I did used to have a tool like this, and I never really saw any kind of differences or changes in my face after using it. But then again, I wasn't really ever using it for a prolonged amount of time, and I feel like with tools like this, you definitely need to use it for a while to see any kind of results, if even any. So this is what the tool looks like. It's kind of got like little flowers on it, and the way you use it is like this. You literally just massage your jaw like that. And you can do it on your neck as well. It definitely engages the muscles that otherwise don't normally get engaged, especially the ones in your face. So if you want that super sculpted kind of jawline, maybe this is something that you could look into and use often, because I mean, like I said, I've not really had success with it, but I've never really used it for like a month at a time. Although this seems like a little bit of a gimmick, it is a very pleasant experience to have like your neck massaged, because it's just a place that you don't normally touch. It feels a little bit hard on the jaw, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I mean, it's a pleasant experience overall, I think. Even if this is a gimmick and it doesn't really give you any results, I still feel like it's a pleasant experience to use to massage your neck. So, I mean, I would say it's okay. But if I had to rate this on a scale out of 10, I think I'm gonna rate it like a 4. It feels pretty useless. All right, now moving on to the next gadget slash tool, we're now gonna be trying out this, which I am so intrigued about. It's basically a silicone nose guard for essentially the perfect nose contour. I have it right here, and how much did this cost me? It only cost me 87p. That is literally under £1. That is crazy. It was so super cheap, and this actually, I've just realized, isn't just a nose guard. It can be used for all different types of makeup applications. As you can see on the picture here, this is all the different uses that it could do. The eyeliner and the mascara is a little bit gimmicky, I think, to me. It's not something I would use it for. However, the nose, I feel like I might actually use it for that. So that's what we're gonna try it for today. I've zoomed you guys in a bit closer. We're gonna be trying out this bad boy on my face. To actually do my nose contour, I'm of course gonna be using my ROXXI X Revolution highlight and contour palette. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, which is the one I normally use. So basically what you do is you apply this onto your nose like so. I'm gonna hold it with 2 fingers like that. This is probably gonna be a bit tricky because I don't really have a mirror, so I'm just gonna have to use my viewfinder to apply it. Doing this also makes me sound super nasally, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna be filling in the contour area first. I don't actually know if it's reaching the skin because the guard is quite thick. Maybe I need to use a slightly more fluffy brush instead. Okay, and now doing the highlight, I'm just gonna be taking this concealer right here and I'm just gonna try and run it along the middle part of the nose. I have no idea if that's even reached the skin, but let's see how it looks. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, the concealer has barely reached the nose, so you definitely need to use a brush with this guard or else it doesn't really reach. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that concealer with a brush. It's very clear that you can't just use the product straight up or else it doesn't really reach the skin underneath. Ta-da! I mean, this time it kind of worked, but it definitely looks very bad. I'm just gonna blend the concealer in with my finger. It honestly looks awful. As for the contour, I'm just gonna blend this away with my brush. I have to say, it's just not looking good and it's not really blending out for some reason. I don't know why. I'm literally trying my hardest to blend this harsh contour out. It's so difficult because the contour was placed in such a harsh way and I'm now having to get rid of these harsh straight lines. They just look so unnatural on the nose. Okay, so that is the nose contour finished. I have to say, this definitely is a huge gimmick. I could totally have achieved this so much quicker and so much easier just by doing it freehand. I wouldn't say this is a useful tool at all for the nose contour. It could be okay for like the eyelash guard and maybe like the Cupid's bow, but to be honest, again, even if you're a beginner, I feel like you're gonna be way better off doing it freehand than with this. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this a big fat 0. It's a waste of time. All right, now moving on to the next product, we're now gonna be trying out this eye beauty device. This is a facial massage wand. Apparently this device is supposed to send tiny little electro currents to the skin. This device is probably the most expensive out of the Temu ones. It was £12.14 and I have it right here. I'm struggling to get it open. It's in one of these like stupid boxes that you can just never get open. Do you guys struggle with these as well? You're normally supposed to let gravity do its thing, but because this product is so light, it's just not doing anything. Haha, here we go. Opened at last. So you get a little like leaflet with it. You then get a USB-C to USB cable and then you get the device itself. I'm glad that this is chargeable and not just battery operated because I hate anything that's battery operated, to be honest. So this is what the device looks like. It's actually pretty slick. It's made of metal, so it feels quite like heavy, you know? It doesn't feel super light and bad quality. Let's see if this turns on. Maybe it's been charged a little bit beforehand. Ooh, okay. It definitely works. Can you guys see that red light and hear the vibrations? Okay, let's go in to the under eye. Ooh. This actually feels quite nice. Obviously, you're supposed to use this device with probably like an eye cream or some skincare, not straight onto makeup like I am, but I really wanted to test it out on my skin like this. The vibrating feels really nice, actually. I know that the under eye skin is super delicate, so you don't want anything too harsh, but this is actually very gentle. The red light has obviously got many benefits, so yeah, I'm really excited to give this a go. I think this would be a very nice product to apply your under eye cream with, so yeah, I have to say I'm very impressed at a first glance with this product. I mean, of course, I can't tell you how effective this product is because I've only just used it for the first time, but at a first glance, I'm pretty impressed with it. It was very cheap, so I'm probably gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. It's looking pretty promising. Moving on to the next product, I found this and I was just so intrigued by it. This was called the 10-piece pink crystal lip mask patches. I've never ever seen anything like this on the market before, personally. and it just looked super ridiculous. So of course, I purchased it. You actually get 10 of the sachets here, so 10 separate lip masks. My lips are hella dry right now, so I'm really interested to see how these will work. This is how the lip patches come. They actually have an expiry date on the back as well, which is good. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh my gosh, it is literally covered in some kind of juice. Can you guys see all that liquid literally dripping? Oh my gosh, do you see this? This is the lip mask. Let's apply it together. Of course, I won't be able to talk after this. Oh my god. Ew, ew, it went in my mouth. There we go. It feels very refreshing. I look like the Joker. Okay, I've had this for a good few minutes on my lips and they definitely feel a little bit moisturized. They just feel wet mostly. I can't really comment on how moisturized my lips are because they could be moisturized in the moment and then maybe like an hour later they'll be back to being dry and crusty. But it's definitely a very interesting product. I've never tried a lip mask like that on before. So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it like a 6. It's got potential, but I don't know if I would use it. Now moving on to the next product, we're now gonna be trying out an actual makeup product. But the reason I included it in this video is because it's more of like a tool in my opinion. This is not a normal regular lipstick. It's a little bit more gimmicky in my opinion, and it comes in a box. This is called the Ancient Chinese Lipstick Paper. It's supposed to be non-fading and cup resistant. On the listing of this product, they actually used a video of Erin Parson, who is Gigi Hadid's makeup artist, use this product. It's probably not the same product, but something very similar. This is how it has arrived. As you can see inside, it's just got a series of red little papers, which is the product itself. This is so funny because they actually put this in a ring box. Look, this is literally a box for rings. This is a very strange product. I honestly feel a little bit worried putting this on my lips, but this is what I do on this channel. I do it for you guys. Okay, this is the lipstick. It doesn't leave any residue on my finger when I just touch it. There's literally nothing. This product did come with a little instruction sheet. It says you're supposed to wet your lips with water first, gently sip lipstick between lips, repeat the above steps to obtain the best result. The used lipstick paper can be used again next time. Wow, okay. So I've wet my lips. It's now time to use the paper. I'm just gonna do that. And wow, it definitely works. I really don't want to eat this though. Oh no, it's going all over my teeth. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, it's definitely working. Let's try the top now. Okay, I've noticed you really have to wet your lips. So instead of wetting it, I'm just gonna put a little bit of clear lip oil on. Let's see how that works. It's definitely working. Okay, honestly, I don't really know what's happening. It's only really clinging onto the wettest part of my lip, which is like the inside. I'm trying to wet the outside of my lip so it applies there, but it's not really doing it. It just does not want to apply to my top lip. Okay, that is the best result I think I'm gonna get. Is definitely giving it that super blurry Korean kind of lip, which I'm actually not complaining about. I'm just gonna top it off with that clear lip gloss. This is definitely giving it that super Korean kind of blurred lip. I really like it. I would say this product is definitely a little bit gimmicky. It was super hard to apply. It just wasn't really applying where I wanted it to be. And it was definitely clinging onto the inside of my lip a lot more because obviously that part of my lip is a lot more moist. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I have to say this is a very interesting product, so I'm probably gonna give it like a 4, although I probably wouldn't use it again. I would say it might be quite useful for like travel because it's literally just a thin piece of paper. You could put it in your phone case, you could put it in your wallet. So if you're catching like a flight or something and you want to have a red lipstick on the other side, then why not opt for something like this? But for me personally, I think this was more hassle than it's worth, and it didn't really apply very neatly, so I would still opt for a regular lipstick over this. All right, and now the very last product we're gonna be trying out is probably the strangest one of them all, and that is this right here. This product only cost me £2.24, and it's basically like a face bandage? I don't really know what to call it. They call this the face slimming bandage. It's a physical lifting firming V-face, whatever that means. They claim in the listing that you should wear this for like half an hour each day, and supposedly it acts as like a facelift. I really don't understand how that could be, but hey, we're gonna try it out. Okay, so I think you're supposed to wear it like this. So that is the gap for your nose. We then have the gap for your lips, and then for each of the ears, it comes with like a Velcro sort of attachment so you can strap it in as tight as you need. I'm gonna tie my hair back into a ponytail so that it's nice and out the way. Okay, let's go for it. I'm so scared. Okay, is that how I'm supposed to wear it? I think so. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna Velcro the back like so. And then we can also Velcro this part like so. Okay, I feel like I've done something wrong because look at my ear. That is definitely not supposed to happen. Annoyingly, the listing where I purchased this from is now gone, so I can't even see how exactly they secured this. I think they must have secured it more like this on top of the head. Okay, that is definitely more like it. This looks so crazy though. It feels very like tight around this part of my face, like it's pulling up this skin so high up. So perhaps it's working. Perhaps it's doing what it claims, but to be honest, I just don't understand what this is supposed to do. It kind of restricts my facial expressions, so maybe it stops your skin from like wrinkling. I can't really smile in this, so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'll forever have a resting bitch face and I won't get any wrinkles wearing this. It's a little bit unsustainable though, because when will you have a moment to wear this for like a couple of hours in your day? Like, you're just not. I mean, imagine working at the office, someone walks into your office and you look like this. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I suppose you could wear it in your own leisure when you get home, watching a movie, maybe. But personally, I just wouldn't. I just don't really see the point of it and I look crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this product right here, as cheap as it was, it is a complete gimmick and I'm gonna give this a 0 out of 10. It is that bad. All right, guys, so that is it for me trying out super weird and strange beauty gadgets. Let me know which one of these gadgets was your favorite / which one you thought was the weirdest out of this whole video. I think personally for me, the weirdest is easily whatever this bandage thing is. It is just completely useless and so weird looking. And I think my favorite in this video, apart from the Ulike, of course, which you guys already know I use anyway, is probably this thing. It was super affordable and yet it's still pretty good quality. I feel like I'm definitely gonna start using this when I apply my under eye cream. I do think that the lipstick also deserves an honorary mention. It has held out throughout everything. This is completely transfer proof. I have no idea how I'm gonna get this off. And although it is a strange little product, I mean, it's pretty long lasting, I have to say that. As always, thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up down below and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys want to try out any of the products from this video for yourself, I'll have them all in the description, including the Ulike. So once again, thank you so much to Ulike for sponsoring this video. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!